The phone in your office, the industrial fan system in a lab, the printer. All of these devices contain tiny computers that can be hacked and used to gain sensitive business data or cause damage to networks. Cybersecurity pros say more needs to be done to keep these devices secure. And now some manufacturers are listening and making security a competitive advantage. Andrea Day has our investigation, hiding in plain sight.
No demo is complete until we've tried to physically destroy the device.
When you interview this CEO, you may wind up evacuating.
All right, let's get out of here. All right,
let's get out of here. Ong Sui founded the cybersecurity firm Red Balloon here in New York City.
This is where the magic happens.
This is where the magic happens.
And here, the goal is to make embedded devices more secure. And that means breaking in, taking them apart, and exposing flaws.
Yes! 100% of these devices can be compromised in some way.
100%.
100%.
Embedded devices are like mini computers. Inside almost everything you can power up. From smart home devices to medical gear and cars. At every financial exchange, power plant, air traffic control, and almost every company in the world.
This is probably the most important cybersecurity threat that we have today because these computers control every single aspect of our critical infrastructure that we depend on every single day.
And according to a report by market research firm Radiant Insights, the global embedded system market is projected to be worth $214 billion by next year. This is a small version of an air filtration system that's in a lab the team's working with right now.
You don't want the dirty air to come out ever, and this computer will allow that to happen.
They hack devices inside the fan's controller, not only forcing the dirty air in the wrong direction, but ultimately shutting it down. And it goes up in smoke.
That's awesome.
But Sui says the issue goes way beyond this demo. The team recently uncovered a major vulnerability in more than 100 devices made by Cisco, the largest manufacturer of network equipment. According to Red Balloon, we're talking about a potential attack that could sell for millions. They let Cisco know what they had found, and the company published this critical advisory. Cisco turned down a request for an on-camera interview, instead releasing a statement saying in part, Cisco is committed to transparency and is not aware of any malicious use of the vulnerability that is described in this advisory. Cisco will release fixes for this vulnerability. We wanted to find out what other industry leaders are doing to protect their embedded devices and reached out to HP and Huawei. Both companies were not part of Red Balloon's findings. HP is the largest manufacturer of printers, which contain embedded devices. Andy Rhodes is the global head of HP's commercial PC business. His company's advertising claims to have the world's most secure printers.
We put this special code into the printer so that it's always looking for malware and devices.
Huawei did not agree to an interview or provide comment. And back to the Cisco findings. We asked the company if a tool exists right now to know if a device has been hacked. Cisco telling us in part, an audit tool is not currently available. We recommend customers review the security advisory to assess the best way to protect their network. I'm Andrea Day for Nightly Business Report.